Do you want to create your own collection of NFTs but don't know what to make? Here's an idea. Create your unique collection of planets. Today I want to teach you how you can procedurally create dozens of different planets in 3ds Max.
You feel alive, let's hit the dance floor. Don't work too hard, my break a backbone. Return of the Mac, the king is back though. Corvette and cash, I never lack those. She saw the stone, you know how that go. Fatality, my diamonds that cold. Versace trunks, I hit my backstroke. Knock on the door, she at the back, bro. All I really take is a little taste. Island girl, blue eyes with a little bass. Here for the thrill, I don't need a chaser. Wanna vibe at the getaway. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, I got the semi-fold weight. Don't step out the line like this a probate. You hit the line and try to locate. This for the time, got time for no day. One, too many, I'm going. Too crazy and I got bad ones and they ready. A good time, so now it's into it, we left that. Can't remember anything, but I know we got lit. Good times, live in the moment, feel like summertime. Obsessed with nature, not a world mine. The room is spinning, but I feel fine. Oh my.
As you can see here, we have a sphere with turbo smooth, and if I open up the renderer, you can see we have nothing here. So I will add a glossy material. You can also add it by going to the material, octane, a glossy one. Okay, apply it to the sphere and start by adding a noise to the diffuse. So go to the procedural and add a noise texture. Okay, you can see we applied the noise. In the projection, first add a XYZ to UVW regarding to our previous lesson. If you don't see it, check that out. And by adding a scale or transform value, you can change the scale of the noise. So here I've added the transform value. We can change it to something like 3 or maybe 3.5, and by changing the translation I can change the placement of the noise. Alright, so I will go to the noise and you can see we have the noise and the diffuse map. If I increase the contrast, you can see it better. Alright, here we have the power, which is related to the brightness. If I decrease it, you can see we are decreasing the brightness, and increase it, you can see the brightness is increasing. Alright, you can change the noise type from here. Right now it's set to Palin. You can change it to turbulence and other types of, let's say, noise types. There are also dozens of types of noise which you can use here. If you go to the procedural, you can see different types of noise. I don't know, maybe marble. You can add it, but now I just wanna stick to the noise. Okay, all right, let's reset the gamma and contrast, and control the contrast by adding a gradient map. Go to the map, octane, operators, and gradient texture. Put it as an input. All right, plug it to the diffuse. So you need to change it to linear. Now, if I want to increase the contrast, for example, I can create 2 dots here and change the color of these 2. For example, this one, bring it toward to the black, and this one, if I increase the brightness, I can increase the contrast. So something like this, for example, or maybe you should change it to gray. All right. We also can add colors or textures to these sliders. For example, I'm gonna click on this and change it to yellow, to red. You can see we're going to change the color based on the noise map. For example, I add a blue color here. You can see you can easily play with the colors and create some interesting results. For example, the blue area is our oceans, and these are our lands. So I will change it to something beach like this. Let's change this color to the same. Now I want to increase the contrast, so maybe put it here, this one to a brighter one. Okay, let's decrease the saturation a little. Let's create another color, and I will make it a little darker. So I will use this color for the intersection point of the ocean and the land. Something like this. Okay. And maybe there are some hills. Maybe green hills in the center of the island. So this one here, let me change the translation so you can see that parts as well, like this. Okay. Now, what can I do if I want to increase the size of the hills? So I need to go a little toward the land part. So I will add another one here and change it to green as well. Like so. Like this. All right. Now I wanna use the noise to plug it into the roughness. If I go to the roughness, you can see the roughness map. So how to add roughness render pass here? Click on this icon, go to the material passes and add the roughness. You can also go to the beauty and add reflection. So you can see what's going on with the roughness. As you can see, here are our seas and oceans, and I need them to be less rough than the islands. And also, if I click on the noise, you can see there are two options, octaves and omega, which are related to the details of the noise. If I change this octave to 1, you can see we've kind of flattened everything. And as I increase the octaves, we kind of add details to it. 10 is good. And if I change the omega to 0.1, you can see the same is going on here. All right. Now I need to increase the contrast for the roughness and make some changes. All right. So I will add another octane operators gradient texture, change it to linear, add it to the roughness, and maybe add a black one here. These are the oceans. As you can see, they are shinier now. Let's make this one a little larger. And we have the roughness here. We can, if you want, increase the roughness of the islands like so. All right, I will duplicate it and add it to the bump as well. Now you can see it in the reflection path better. Here are the seas, here are the islands. For example, here in the bump map, if I want to eliminate these parts, I can bring the slider a little towards the white section and eliminate it. Now it's much more better. Alright, but what if I want to add a little noise to the ocean area? Because right now it's too flat and I want to add a little noise to replicate the effect of the waves in the ocean. Right now, the slider that is related to the bump of the oceans is almost black, so there is no bump there. I can increase the brightness of this section a little towards to the white, and you can see the bump is gradually appearing in the ocean. Now I will duplicate the diffuse map. Alright, if you take a closer look, you can see Minecraft map here. I will use this map to add it to the displacement. So I plug it into the displacement, and you can see we cannot do it because first you need to add one of these texture displacement maps to be able to add texture or noise map to it. This one is suitable for adding texture to the displacement, but since we're using the noise map, we can use the vertex displacement. Alright, now I can plug it to it, and boom, everything blown out. First I will change it to lower values like 0.2, and as you can see, the displacement is kinda low resolution, so you need to add subdivision level. This one works like turbo smooth. Every step you add, it will increase the resolution of the displacement, but it can be harder for your computer to handle it. I will stick to 4 or maybe 3 is enough. Now I need to make these into black and white since we are using the displacement. The reason I've used the same texture as the diffuse because I know where are my different parts are located. For example, here I know it is related to the ocean. Alright, I grab this one and change it to this. This green area is related to the hills, so I will adjust it at the end. And this one is related to the lands and beaches, so I will decrease the displacement from these parts. And it's getting a little slow, so maybe I can decrease one subdivision level just to see it a little faster. This one is also related to edges of the ocean and the beach. Let's get rid of it. Grab the slider all the way down to the edges and it will be deleted. You can see we deleted this part. This one is the bright green. I grab the land area to the middle and make it a little brighter. Now I will desaturate the displacement of the ocean. Okay, you can see if I increase the displacement, we're kind of increasing the displacement of oceans, which we do not want it. I bring it down, or maybe a little like so. This one desaturated and decide to this may be cool, and the green one desaturated. We can a little increase it, so we have some hills here like this. All right, let's increase the subdivision level. How about deleting this one? What will happen? I don't know as well. Nothing. So delete it. All right. All right. You can play with these numbers. For example, if you want the deeper parts of your ocean to be deeper blue, you can add this, which is happening in the oceans right now in your planet. Okay, we can also increase the height to increase the overall displacement map. I just want to, let's decrease this one to 0.5. This is much better. Yeah, we can smooth out. There was so many noisier. Let's change this to 16. There we have it. And we kind of created our own planet. Let's see another examples like this one. If I open up the color, you can see we added more colors. For example, the ocean has a little bit, and then it goes to the forest and go to the mountain, and every single slider here is shown here. And at the top of the mountains we have snow like this. Let's decrease the contrast, and this one to white, or maybe this one. Add it. This more looks like a wandering planet which is going around the galaxy to maybe find some places to crash on. I don't know. Alright, so I will put a download link for these planets for you, so you can live on them or maybe create your own collection of NFTs with them. And thank you for watching this video. If this video was helpful to you, please like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell button so you'll be notified as soon as I upload a new video, and I will see you in the next one.